Well, Rob, Paul Vallas has been a candidate before, but tonight is the first time he has ever won an election. He's come a long way since he came 9th out of 14th in the last mayoral election 4 years ago. Now, Vallas did receive a call from Mayor Lightfoot tonight congratulating him. Throughout the campaign, she and the other candidates tried painting him as a right-wing Republican. In a fiery speech tonight, Vallas made a point of telling his supporters he is a lifelong pro-choice Democrat. As a son of Greek immigrants, Vallas says public service is in his DNA, coming from a family of teachers, police officers, and firefighters. And while his background and expertise is education, Vallas has made his campaign all about public safety, an issue that paid off for him as it resonated with voters who are fed up with crime.
Public safety is the fundamental right of every American. It is a civil right. And it is the principal responsibility of government. And we will have a safe Chicago. We will make Chicago the safest city in America.
Vallas also spoke about schools and uplifting poor neighborhoods. And with his endorsement from the Fraternal Order of Police and Brandon Johnson's from the Teachers Union, we could be in for quite a ride in the next 5 weeks. Live at the Vallas headquarters, Sarah Schulte, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you.
Absolutely, Sarah. Buckle up. Brandon Johnson, who saw a recent surge in the final weeks before this election, now tonight in second place.
ABC 7's Leah Hope standing by at Johnson's campaign headquarters with more. Leah?
Where the party is still going on. The former teacher, CTU organizer, and Cook County commissioner goes into this runoff. He didn't have the name recognition, but what he did have were connections. Connections here on the west side, where he grew up, where he lives here in the Austin community, with his work he's done as Cook County commissioner. But perhaps the most powerful is connection with the Chicago Teachers Union and teachers across the city. Many from CTU here talking about what Brandon Johnson is doing and his message. When Johnson came out to speak, first and foremost, he thanked his family, he thanked his supporters. He also thanked the other candidates for their public service. However, he did go after Paul Vallas, knowing that he is his next challenger.
Tonight is about building a Chicago that truly invests in our people. You know, the most radical thing that we can do as a city is to love the people of Chicago.
Johnson is one of 10 children, the son and grandson of ministers, the father of 4. He has a lot of connections here on the west side. Congresswoman Dalia Ramirez introduced him, talking about this multicultural campaign, and perhaps no better way to express that by the difference in music. We've had R&B, we've had merengue, salsa, and now Chicago House to end the celebration this evening. But this fight continues for the Brandon Johnson campaign. For now, we are live as the party continues here in the Austin neighborhood. Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News. Back to you in the studio.
Watch breaking news on YouTube. Subscribe to ABC 7 Chicago Eyewitness News.